Yeah, that's me.
Christian.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about quite a similar subject to what Joel has been talking about, but a bit different. I've been researching this Bowling for Columbine movie, and the Columbine shooting is a school shooting where a couple of students got a hold of guns and they started shooting people in the school. And I think this shows that if a student can get a hold of a gun that easily, the gun laws they can barely exist. And for example, in a movie they went to a bank, and so they had kind of an offer that if you started up a bank account at their bank, you could get a gun, and you got the gun in the bank. I don't think that's very smart.
You could just rob them, or what?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it very easy to rob the bank because of the bank's offer. That's just, I don't understand it. And as I said, 11,000 people were killed by guns in 2009, and I can imagine that a similar number are killed by guns every year. And they blame it on things that they simply don't like, when it could just as well be the fact that the president orders the army to bomb several places each day. That, I mean, it would make more sense that is why people are violent than that violence on TV or something makes people violent.
Yeah, about that whole stuff with bombing other countries. The president, they never blame the president.
No.
He's bombing some country in the
Yeah, and probably killing several civilians every time.
Yeah.
A lot of civilians.
That's odd.
But it's because that wouldn't be good for America's image to the rest of the world.
No. They're cocky.
Yeah. And then there are no laws in the US on where you can store your guns. I mean, you can put them up on the wall, you can have guns in your drawer by the bed. While in Sweden, we have a law that says you must have a locker that has also been approved by some organization that is secure enough. And I think if you would have those laws, if you have a law like that, no one can just go into your house and take a gun. For example, in this case where there was a 6-year-old that found a gun at his uncle's house, brought it to school, and he killed a classmate, another 6-year-old. That's just because they don't have any laws on where to store their guns.
No. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Simon?
It's very terrible to hear this, but they need to control the weapons in America.
Yeah.
If your children can get a gun if you want to, that is terrible. And can go to school with a gun in his pack.
Yeah. I looked it up before, the gun laws in Texas, and it is legal to give an assault rifle to a child if you just have the parents, if the parents agree to it. You can go get an automatic rifle for a 5-year-old if you want it, or a 10-year-old.
But also,
It's
this is
sick.
This is my opinion. But if a person would like to get hold of a weapon in Sweden, I think he could do that too.
Mhm.
But it's a lot harder. But if he really wants to, he can get hold of a weapon. I think,
Yeah.
but also it's hard to say. What do you think, Daniel?
Yeah, I agree to everything.
Do you think it's hard to get hold of a weapon in Sweden?
I have never tried to get hold of a weapon, but I think that it can be hard, but as Joel says, if you want it, you can get a hold of it.
If you have the right contacts in Sweden,
Yeah, getting a hold of a gun legally is, well, you have to go through certain procedures, and it's,
Isn't it some psychological too?
yeah, I think so. And if you've committed a crime in the past, it's at least it makes it a lot harder to get a gun.
I went through some other statistics, like per 100 person in the US, there's 101 guns. And 32 guns in Sweden per 100 persons. So, and also in Sweden, those guns or arms are mostly hunting rifles.
Mm.
There's hardly ever some assault rifles or
And
shotguns.
that's because it's almost impossible to get a hand of and
Yeah.
get your hand on an automatic weapon in
Yeah.
Sweden.
And in USA, I don't think they sell completely like assault rifles or machine guns, but you can easily make a machine gun out of
Yeah,
it.
that's in Texas. You can actually go almost anywhere and buy an AK-47 or
So
whatever you want.
Full automatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only kind of weapon you need a special permit for is a heavy machine gun.
Ah. It's crazy. It's made for killing people. I
Mm.
mean,
And it's its only purpose,
yeah.
really, to kill people.
Yeah. And that's sick. Yeah. Oh, done.
Done.